We would invite your participation about this particular topic. 657-464-7609. Of course, you can absolutely email us. I doubt it, at Dollemore.com.
So we are going to end the show by having a lot of fun because I
love fun.
I came across this ad from, and you may have to help me with the pronunciation here, Kootenai County?
Kootenai. It's Kootenai County, Idaho, which is where Coeur d'Alene, it's up north. It's adjacent to the border where like Spokane, Washington is. Kootenai.
Yes. And so North Idaho, where there is a lot of white supremacist, white power activity. And
it's where Aryan Nation, used to be.
Yeah.
In Idaho.
Hayden Lake is where it used to be.
Still steeped in radicalism. It's where a lot of people who are separatists and militia types are moving in droves right now to Kootenai County in northern Idaho to what's called the Redoubt. It's a bizarre thing that's happening there.
Yeah, so the Kootenai County Republican organization decided to create this ad because there's been an ongoing attack on libraries, community library board elections.
Yeah.
And so they created this ad. This is from May, but I was watching a news package, I think from MSNBC, and they played part of this ad, and I swear, I almost did a spit take. Like, I was drinking my coffee.
I think the audience will too.
I almost did a spit take because it was so absurd. So this is an ad that they put out to basically show people that their young children are at risk of being exposed to sexually explicit material in libraries.
Hi, Mom. I'm home.
Hi, honey. I'm in the kitchen. How are you today? How was school?
We went to the library today, and there's a special room for kids. And this funny lady, she read us a book, and she showed us all the pictures in the book. The lady gave me a hug, but I could feel her face was really scratchy, like Dad's face.
Oh, what was the book about?
Oh, it was about moms and dads. And there were kids and stuff doing things, like kissing each other, and some of them didn't have any clothes on.
Oh, my.
Mommy?
Yes, honey?
What's anal sex?
She dropped the dick.
The plate breaks.
Our library boards have allowed for adult materials to be displayed in the children's sections. Visit cleanbooksforkids.com to see for yourself. Time for new leadership. Vote May 16th for Tim Plass and Tom Hanley to protect our children's innocence.
The horror music continues.
Yeah. I mean, listen, this is something they spent money on. This
Paid for by the Kootenai County Republican Central Committee.
The Kootenai County Republican Central Committee. This is well-produced, high production value. They're really going all in. And it is just absurd scare tactics. So crazy.
Well, I love that what is the fear that they're getting at here is like they have to parent, like, oh no, my child asked about sex and now I have to talk about it with them.
It's also like if you don't let your kid go to the library alone if it's so dangerous that they might learn things that you don't like. There's all kinds of... It's the same argument that was made back in the 90s when Tipper Gore was going crazy about rock music and needing a parental advisory label on things. And conservatives then, because that was Al Gore's wife, they're like, well, if you don't like it, don't buy it for them. Don't let them listen. There's no personal responsibility related to this. It's just everything else.
Yeah. And of course, like always happens, media reached out to them and they said, hey, can you tell us which books are depicting anal sex for kids, in the children's section? And they said, go look at the Clean Books website that we referenced. And so they did. And they saw that there were books that are actually categorized at the library for teens and young adults, not kids. And they are things like, let's talk about it. The Teen's Guide to Sex, Relationships, and Being Human. So,
Right.
you know, like these are the books they're talking about. Yeah.
What's anal sex? Why are you reading teenage books, daughter?
What a creepy person who did that voice, by the way. I want to know who did that voice. But this reminded me of one of our favorite bits on Saturday Night Live. We are huge fans of Sarah Sherman.
Oh, my God.
So funny. Everything that she does on Weekend Update is amazing. But she created a character, I guess, with writers of...
Which is kind of a take on like Moms for Liberty and these same types of people who are opposed to children's books and libraries. And in this case, Peppa Pig.
Yeah, so she's the president of the Peppa Pig fan club, I think. And you're gonna quickly see the parallels between this skit and the ad that we just played for you.
It was announced that kids' cartoon Peppa Pig will introduce a same-sex polar bear couple to its cast of characters. Here to talk about it is a very upset president of the Peppa Pig fan club, Trish Dale.
Hi, Michael. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so I understand you're pretty upset about this new addition to the show.
Michael, I'm more than upset. I'm mad as H-E, single C, single K.
Wow, you spell it out, huh? You spell out heck? Okay, that's
Michael, you may think I'm overreacting, but parents who love Peppa Pig should get to choose what kind of thing their kids see.
Well, what are the characters like?
Well, it's a polar bear girl with two daddies, and one's a doctor and one stays home and makes spaghetti.
Well, I think that actually sounds kind of cute.
Yeah. It is. It is cute. Until they anally enter each other.
What?
Come on, Michael. Sure, in the first episode, they make spaghetti. But you know, as soon as those plates are cleared, they're anally entering each other. And one is a doctor, so he knows just where it goes.
I don't think that's going to happen on the show.
Oh, I know. They'll do something innocent, like teach Peppa how to ride a bike.
Well, that's nice.
And then once Peppa has the hang of it, they'll say, "You got this, girl," and then they go behind a bush and anally enter each other.
Trish, I think the show is just reflecting that gay people exist and that it's just a part of life.
It's not a part of life. It hurts.
What does?
I tried it. To find out if it hurts, and it hurts. And they're polar bears, so you know it's like this big. Imagine that in you.
Trish, I think you need to calm down.
I can't. I've tried everything. I've tried meditation, poppers, it still hurts. And there's another episode where...
Oh, Trish, please.
There's another episode where Peppa is having trouble with her math homework. So the bigger polar bear, the more masculine one, says, "Hey, let's go upstairs and get our calculator." But then they never come back. And you want to know why? Do you want to know what they were doing up there, Michael?
Anally entering each other?
Showering.
Oh, okay.
To get ready to anally enter. The whole process.
How do you know that?
I Googled it. I spend all day Googling all this stuff because it's sick.
Well, then don't let your kids watch.
I don't have kids anymore.
Anymore?
They grew up, and I don't know where they are.
Trish, this is all in your head. The show will never show any of that.
And that's why I animated my own, so everyone can see exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh. Well, the big one is the bottom. That's good.
That's the twist.
Okay. I'm sorry. I hate to interrupt.
Who are you?
It's okay. It's okay. I actually watched this show, and it's two polar bear mommies, not two daddies.
What? What is that? Now I have to Google that?
No. It's like
So it's just mashing and mushing? Oh, that's fine. I've done that. Take your papers and write.
Trish Dale, everybody.
Very, very funny, but also it provided us a new drop.
Until they anally enter each other.
Oh my God.
These people, I mean, that's hilarious. But really, this is why comedy is so powerful, because it does shine a light on exactly how unhinged these people are.
Yes.
That every little innocuous thing is made to be a threat, an existential threat to their children, when all you got to do is parent your kids. If you don't want them reading certain material, whatever it is, you just don't let them do it.
Well, and it reveals the inherent truth of a lot of these people, which is that they are like consumed by it, you know, and for whatever reason. And we see that a lot with like Republicans that are arrested for certain offenses that they oppose, whether that be underage activity or
I know it's not
sexual activity with the opposite or the same sex.
Yeah. I know it's not exclusively Republicans, but it sure seems exclusively Republicans who get busted.
And when I say arrested for sexual activity with the same sex, I'm thinking of like Larry Craig, who was arrested
in Minnesota in an airport bathroom.
Right.
A Republican, an anti-gay legislator who ended up being gay.
Yeah.
It's just repression, and then they can't just be who they are. And I guess they want to go the extra mile being anti-gay to prove how anti-gay they are, or prove how not gay they are. Who knows?
Yeah. So what we do know is we love Sarah Sherman.
Yes.
We love
national
everything.
treasure. You heard it here first. She should be protected at all costs.
Yes. And if you were listening to the audio only of that, it is worth going to actually watch the video. And I watch it probably once a week. So, yeah.
That is going to be it for us. We love you guys. We appreciate you. We're going to leave you there. We would invite you to become a patron, helping produce this content, bringing Sarah Sherman to more of the masses than Saturday Night Live does. We certainly love her. Go to patreon.com/I Doubt It podcast, and there you can pick your tier, become a patron, and help support our work. And if you become a patron by the end of the year, you'll get the end of the year Patreon thank you gift. We'd love to hear from you. 657-464-7609. Email us, I doubt it, at dollemore.com, and we will see you next time. Until then, on episode 893, I'm Jesse Dollemore. This is Brittany Page. This has been I Doubt It.